Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, Handy Andy on Demand, and welcome back to a quick project run through. We actually just finished working on this house right here. In fact, you can see the sign is still in the yard. The guys just finished that one yesterday, and this neighbor's got a ton of the same issue. This whole neighborhood is full of it. It's off 92 in Woodstock. We've probably worked on 20 houses in here over the last decade. When you've been around as long as we have, it's all the same stuff. A lot of this stuff is, they try to make these houses maintenance free. But the trim is all wooden brick mold around these windows, aluminum frame windows, and they never caulked them and painted them properly, so it's got a lot of rot. So in areas like here, and we try to catch as much as we can from the ground, and so when the guys get here, they'll find some more. But like here on the right side right here, the garage, we got the rotted brick mold, so they'll make an angle cut here, a weather cut, and piece that in. They won't replace the whole stick, and then they'll repair this 2x8 frame inside with pressure treated material so the insects won't get to it and it won't rot again. And then they've got this piece across the top up here, and we'll add that back in. We get a ton of this stuff. So again, on the top of the garage, you can see where they got the frame here. You see the wrinkle here? You can push in on it. It's just been catching water because they never caulked it properly. And there's probably some gaps on the top of the stucco details. So when the guys come out, they'll caulk all that stuff too. We've got rotted brick mold here, and you'll see it all over the window. So this left front over the garage window here, the left side where we've got pieces that are rotted top and bottom, we'll replace the whole stick. Where on the right side it's just rotted at the bottom, we'll piece that in. Same thing on the right window right here. So almost every window on the house has some rot. And we'll catch most of it. We can pressure wash all this mold and mildew off the side of the house for her. Come back and just repaint the trim. All the window trim one coat. So you got a little bit of rot in this corner. So here's an example where it's just rotted in the right corner at this double window on the left side. So we'll just piece in this section. The rest of it's good. We make a nice weather cut. It's a good repair. Back here on this window, you see the little imperfections here. If you push your finger in here and over here, it'll actually go through because it's rotted through in those areas. So we'll replace that bottom piece right there. It's hard to find companies that'll do the little stuff. Everybody in Atlanta wants these big jobs, or you get the little guy in a truck who says, oh, I can do all that for $300, which is what happened next door over here. You know, and that's not really who you want working on your house. You want guys that, A, have been around a long time, they know what they're doing, they can see the repairs, and some of the stuff is obvious. And the problem here is just like, a lot of the guys will come back and do the work. So on this right side window, we replace this whole bottom piece, but the materials that we're using are back primed on every face of that wood. There's 6 faces. There's an end here, an end here, the piece you see here, the underside, and the backside and the top. So you got 4 faces. All the other contractors are just painting what you see, so the raw wood absorbs water and rots. When the caulk fails, the solution for a lot of homeowners, or they think, is to come in here with vinyl trim. The problem with that on a vinyl sided house is that if this were vinyl, it'd never let you know it was a problem when the caulk fails because it won't rot. And all that moisture is getting inside of the wall cavity behind this vinyl siding. So instead of a $100 repair, you're gonna have a $25,000 repair. And so that's the thing that people miss with this stuff. Some of our windows are good. Like this one back here is in perfect shape. It just needs paint. Clean it. They wipe it off with TSP. Actually, there's one little piece down here at the bottom. So this is something the guys would have caught if I didn't. See the wrinkle right here? I can push my, see the little indentation? I push my hand right through it. So anytime you're looking at wood and it's got a little wrinkle to it, you know it's rotted. You don't even need to mess with it. Back at the chimney area back here, she's got this bottom brick mold right here. The rest of it's in pretty good shape. We do a lot of door jamb repairs. And what happens, and you can kind of see, someone's fixed this before on this door, but they never caulked up here. So see the gap? The water comes in through here, drops down at the bottom down here where you can see they puttied over it on the outside molding and it's rotted again in the inside frame. Same thing here. We go to jobs every day where homeowners are told, oh, you got to buy a whole new door. We can't fix that. They just don't have the carpentry skills to do it. We'll actually angle cut in this repair. We do this repair somewhere in Atlanta. We're doing this 2 or 3 times a day, literally. It's me, my brother, and 30 guys all over the city doing this stuff. The right side chimney window right here, the whole bottom piece is rotted, so we'll just replace that bottom piece. The rest of it's pretty good. The bay window back here at the rear bay was good, except for this bottom piece on this one right here needs to be replaced. The rest of the bay is decent. It'll just get paint on the trim. This right inside window right here, the bottom piece is rotted, both sides, so we'll replace that bottom piece. And that right window is good. The homeowner's out front of the house, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch this. The doorway is part of the video, but there's a difficult repair. The transom window above the door, whoever installed it, they set the sill level, so it's actually been taking water back in towards the house. Let me try and catch this. I'm gonna walk right around the homeowner so we don't make her famous. Hey, I'm just gonna shoot a quick video. Yes, ma'am. Let me shoot the door right here for you, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So if she wanted to, we can actually replace this transom right here. But if you look at the sill and the transom was set level, so it's been catching water the whole time. So if you get up on this corner right here, you'll see the wrinkling. But if I can go up on top some, and I don't think I really can, you can kind of see up here, this is all soft right where my hand is all the way across. So we can actually fix this stuff. She's got a little bit of termite damage in the corner back here, and these are all standard repairs. So each side of this door jamb is rotted. And again, we're repairing it with back primed wood. When you go up to the foyer window up here, the bottom brick mold is rotted on both sides, so we'd replace it and just piece in the right side. But a lot of this stuff is just caulk and paint. We've been doing this for 26 years in Atlanta. You'll normally see me in this truck sometimes, or sometimes I've got a driver. You can catch us at 770-912-2829 in the office, or sometimes at 770-265-9017. I'm Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.